Correct.
And down. Now, what did you do after the back handspring? Can we coupe out of that? Can we leap out of that? Can we jump out of that?
I have to tell you that Abby told me last night that you weren't happy about doing a duet with Kendall.
What?
And it hurts my feelings.
Well,
I mean, I don't want to
Jill?
get all angry and scream.
I never said that.
Well, why would Abby tell me that?
She lies all the time. Never said that.
Well, tell me how the conversation
I told you.
went, that she would get that you weren't happy about.
Never said it. Jill.
I guess what hurts the most is, one, that Abby truly believes that you think Maddie's too good to dance with Kendall.
I never said that.
And that is hurtful.
Well, it's really funny.
And really disappointing, because Christy sat here and asked you how many times.
I'm excited. You told me how excited.
I'm very excited.
I told you.
And Kendall's very excited.
I told you.
I think
exactly.
things like that just hurts the kids' feelings.
Of course it does. But I didn't hurt the kids' feelings because Abby asked me. I even told you. I told you guys all yesterday. She said, what do you think of the duet? And I said, I'm so excited. And she goes, it's a step down. That's what she said to me.
Melissa just lied right to my face. She told me she was happy about the duet with Kendall, and Abby told me the exact opposite. Melissa, you're busted. You lied to me. And let's face it, they're all different levels. They all have their strengths and their weaknesses.
I think
But it's not fair for a teacher to say one kid's too good to dance with another, or for a mother to agree with it. And that's, I don't know how it went down, but that's what Abby led me to believe.
Well, you can believe whatever you want to, Jill.
Now, the girls, obviously, immigrants. Watch, ladies. The costumes for this week's competition need to be dark and dramatic. I want the girls to look as though they've been through a whole lot to get across that border.
Where are these children immigrating from?
We don't know. They're trying to cross the border. It's not about where they're coming from and where they're going. It's about the voyage home.
Hi, Jam. Good morning. You wouldn't know what to do if we didn't have pink suitcases.
That's right.
We're going back to Greensboro, North Carolina this week, and we actually attended DTI last year. So we're familiar with the competition. We know the judges. We did well last year.
Come on, Jim, let's go. Ladies, we're going to the Dance Troupe Challenge, and we need to remember that those kids are already there. They're already working. So when you step into that hotel, you don't know who's a judge, you don't know who's a faculty member, you don't know who's running it. Game faces on, no back-talking your moms. Get in there and pretend you're dancers, yes? Oh, here we go. Good luck today. Thinking of you all. Just got to set here in LA, last day of filming, miss you all.
So what does that mean? No Sophia this weekend?
No Sophia this weekend.
See, you should have just put Brooke on the team from day one.
Well, day one, you weren't there. You didn't show up on day one. Well, this week is a little late, Kelly.
Yeah, well, Sophia wasn't there day one of this week either, was she? Brooke was there, she wasn't.
Nope, she was doing a movie in Hollywood. Brooke was at school with her friends. Big difference. Kelly, you have to understand, I want stars. I don't want mediocre.
We know you want stars, Abby, and it's clear that you'll do whatever it takes to get those stars.
If you really want to call it out, then maybe you should say something in front of Abby.
Yeah, but think of it this way. If Abby had to pick whose side she's going to take, I mean...
Oh, I don't know about that.
If honesty's not the best policy and she's going to pick a side, I mean, I'm dead beat.
Abby is not going to want to be the one who is accused of lying. I think she'll choose her own side, because if Melissa's calling her a liar, Abby's not going to stand for being called a liar.
Girls, listen up. All those people lined up in that hallway, all those people so excited to see you, why do you think that is? National champions. So step up to the plate, get it in gear, figure it out, and no lazy mistakes. Paige, you're 12 now. Were your arms straight behind you like Chloe's and your sternum open every time you rolled around? Were your elbows lifted and supported through your back on your PK, Tensa